You're welcome to another video of YAML-based network automation using NetConf, RESTCONF, and gNMI. In this section, we will compare XML, JSON, and YAML data structures as a common language for data exchange between network devices and automation controller. In this section, we will see some examples from each of these data structures. The first question that probably arises is why we use XML, JSON, and YAML standard data formats in YAML-based network automation protocols. XML, JSON, and YAML are data formats that automation protocol use as a common language between network devices and automation controller. Otherwise, automation controller must transfer data with each devices with a different format, since the configuration and also the output format of each device is different from the other devices. And which data format is the best and the most common option? Actually, depending on the automation protocol that you are using, you don't have many options. In NetConf, the only option is XML. There are two options in RESTCONF, XML and JSON, but usually JSON is preferred as it is easier to read and also faster to transmit. In Ansible, the only option is YAML, the most readable and faster format. The other data format Protobuf related to gNMI automation protocol will be discussed in the corresponding section. And what are the type of data that are usually sent in network automation? In other words, which types of data should be transferable through a standard data format? Usually, data are in the format of a dictionary or a list or any combination of list and dictionary. For example, a list of dictionary or a dictionary with a list of value or any other combination. This figure shows 5 examples of different data types that are usually transferred through automation protocols. A dictionary with a format of key value. Here, IP, mask, and descriptions are the keys, each with a value. A list of data is the second example. Here, a list of interfaces are exchanged through the automation protocol. And in the third example, a list of dictionary will be exchanged through the automation protocol. Here, a list of interfaces are displayed. In each element of the list, there is a dictionary with interface, IP, and mask as the keys. And in the first example, a dictionary with a list of values are displayed. Interface is the key, but with a list of values, Ethernet 1, 2, and 3. And in the last example, a more complex example is displayed. A dictionary list dictionary format. In the first dictionary, interface is a key with a list of values in each element of the list. Again, we have a dictionary with IP mask as the keys. Therefore, I've given all these examples to show you that it is important that standard data formats are capable to store and transfer list and dictionary and any combination of list and dictionary. Of course, XML, JSON, and YAML are standard data formats which are capable to send these types of data. This is a figure showing the difference between XML, JSON, and YAML data formats using examples. All examples are for a specific data, and it is taken from the developer documents stored in the GitHub source community. The first question regarding the difference between XML, JSON, and YAML is how dictionary and list are represented in each data structures. As you can see in the figure in XML, dictionary is represented inside the tags key or the tag and the value inside the tags like HTML tags. In XML, white space are not important, but make it easier to read. For example, here, name is the key and the name of the interface is the value. Description is the key and the description itself is the value. Enable is the key, true is the value. IP is the key and the IP address itself is the value. And XML list uses repeated instance of key and value, as you can see in this example. Address, again address, again address. So with this method, we can display or represent any data with the combination of list and dictionary. In JSON, dictionary represented as the key and value surrounded by oculot, as you can see in the example, and different key values are separated by comma, but no comma at the end. For example, here IP, at the end of IP key value, we have a comma, but at the end of net mask, we don't have any comma. In the last line, we don't need any comma. JSON list is represented inside the crochet and list elements are separated by comma. Again, no comma for the last element. As you can see in this example, again, we have here crochet, that is the list, and with 3 elements. In each element, we have comma at the end of each line except the last line. And also YAML, which is the minimalist format, is commonly used for configuration files. In YAML, dictionary is represented as a normal key value. No comma is used in the YAML format. No crochet or oculot is used. But white space is very important in YAML, and related set of data are configured at the common indentation level. For example, all the related data are represented in the same indentation level, and again here for the IP and mask. YAML list uses dash character to indicate a list element. As you can see in this example, we have 3 IP addresses that are separated by the comma, which shows a list. 3 elements of the list. Each element is a dictionary with 2 key and values, as you can see in the